poured my whole life for like the past 5 years into these college applications.
And when she didn't get into her top Ivy League choices, this Taylor Alderdice student lashed out at the system by way of a letter printed in none other than the Wall Street Journal. Her op-ed piece has been described as everything from brilliant to bitter. As Tricia Pittman shows us now, one thing's for certain, this local teenager is honest about not getting into her dream schools.
This is the time of year when high school seniors constantly check their mailboxes and inboxes for college acceptance letters. However, an overwhelming number of rejection letters landed a local girl on the Today Show this morning with Savannah Guthrie. Taylor Alderdice student Susie Weiss says she poured endless hours into college applications, yet her 4.5 GPA, SAT score of 2120, and internship as a U.S. Senate page wasn't enough to pave her way into an Ivy League school. So Susie wrote an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal. In her self-proclaimed satire, she says she was rejected because, in her own words, she offers about as much diversity as a saltine cracker.
Diversity, I think, is a wonderful thing. I think it's great. I think all colleges should have a holistic approach to every college applicant. I do, however, think that in this day and age, we're being judged on things that we cannot control as opposed to things that we can.
In her op-ed, Weiss writes, "Had I known 2 years ago what I know now, I would have gladly worn a headdress to school. Show me to any closet, and I would have happily come out of it." She adds, "I should have done what I knew was best. Go to Africa, scoop up some suffering child, take a few pictures, and write my essays about how spending that afternoon with Kinto changed my life." While some people say that Weiss is being petty and bitter, she sees it differently. Weiss says that application padding happens a lot, and she has received a ton of support for pointing out what she feels is the sarcastic but honest truth. Reporting from the newsroom, Tricia Pittman, Channel 11 News.
Very interesting, no doubt. We posted the entire Today Show interview on WPXI.com. It's under the link seen on 11, as you might imagine. It's got some heated reactions from our fans on Facebook. Karen says it took courage to buck the politically correct mainstream attitude. I predict she'll go far and be successful in whatever she undertakes. Jillian says, I think she's pretty funny, but it's just uncomfortable for people to hear a young person being satirical. Bria says a lot of people do not get accepted to universities and Ivy League schools. You don't see them on TV crying about it. She could have made her points without sounding so spoiled and entitled.